you like surprise. One-on-one, pull up with 10. One-on-one.
Jones con la bola. Con 8 puntos. Sonia roba ese balón. Se hace con el rebote Jones. El balón le llega a Lundberg. No convierte la bandeja.
Seguro que suspira de alivio cuando suene la bocina. ¡Qué cuarto tan desastroso para él!
No le sale nada.
Mal.
Creía que eso iba a entrar. Parecía triple seguro.
A mí me ha sorprendido tanto como a ti, Anthony.
Robo de Yul. Sonia. Anota de 3 puntos.
Es muy difícil de defender. Si le juegas de una forma, te responde con otra.
Aquí tenemos a Lundberg. Aún no ha anotado. El balón le llega a Bokusevski. Jones. Optan por hacerlo. La falta.
I got the 90, the years, the version, the bribes, I'm really a threat. It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear. Bro, I do it for some shoes and some clothes. You'll see what it'll do for a necklace. Right, sure, look like a spider. It's crawling $1 on just the accessories. She made me wanna go harder. I like a whole aura. Birthday, the worst way. He had a wish. I get. I'ma have love for bro for life. We talking, now I step with. Of course you could beat me at talking, ain't no back and forth until we catch up with him. And making the opposite mad, I didn't fall in love with it. You can't sell fish with a cute one. Make it can't look good, it's a new one. You the type like the type on computers. Got a mask, but he ain't no. Top 10, but she don't act bougie. Me and your friends, you can go to Aruba. Get friends, it depend on my mood. Maybe van, this ain't no Uber. We could go ban for ban. We can go M for M. Mama got a body like Kim and them. Mama been killing that gym. We can go watch from change the rings on him. I done got rich, but I'm still with it. Land in London and go to the ends. We could go ban for ban. We can go M for M. $250,000 for the Maybach truck. Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90, the years, the version, the bribes, I'm really a threat. It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got it. Just this, my boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got tags. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Randall with it. Hachimura covering. The drive by Randall. Outside Conley. Puts up a three. The Lakers with a rebound. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Now here's Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
On the wing, Reeves from behind the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. Back to Edwards. Launches it. Not going to go that time. Doncic outside. Shoots over Randall. Doncic, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Here's Conley. He got a piece of it. Hachimura up top. To the middle. Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Daniels. Pass to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here are the Lakers. And James launches it from deep. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. From the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Substitution on the court.
Randall outside. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Doncic outside. Here's Reeves outside. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Doncic grabs the miss.
That's just the bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Fires it from 18. Hey, shot's good.
When you've got a small guy on you, you just have to take advantage of it. Nice, easy jumper for him.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Randall outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
Los Angeles ball.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Here's Connect, covered by Alexander Walker. A deep 3. Goes back up. Doncic. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Randall. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake. He's still the best when he needs to be. He absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Here's Connect, following the score by Minnesota. DiVincenzo with it, picked up by James. And it's Clark on the take. Pass to Reed. Randall outside. A slam dunk by Reed.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
There's the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Up in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And here's Reeves outside. Reed with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Clark for three. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Lakers trail by 7. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Pass to McDaniels. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Outside Vanderbilt. Beyond the arc. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 5. Clark with it. To the paint. Knocks it loose. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And stolen by Clark. Pass to Alexander Walker. Fires for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Vincent right side. Outside Vanderbilt. Fires the 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. So it's Minnesota now. Now Reed. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a bucket. Outside, Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Minnesota making a change here. So it's Los Angeles now. Back to James from outside the arc. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Finney-Smith. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Dillingham with the bucket. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game. Anthony Edwards at his best.
Hachimura from long range. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And the Timberwolves with possession. 9 points in a row. A good run going. DiVincenzo with it. Outside Reed. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Reeves. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reeves has gotten his first points in this one. Edwards with it. Picked up by Reeves. Pass to Gobert. Now here's DiVincenzo. The ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple!
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A minute 6 left in the first half. Picked by Gobert. To the inside. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
And slam dunk by James.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Outside Edwards. That's tipped. Randall with it. Picked up by James. And here's Edwards outside. Doncic pulls down the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Pass to Hachimura. The three. The shot comes out. And so it's Minnesota in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Lakers trail by 13. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
First team foul.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Pass to McDaniels. Jacks up a three. Sinks it from distance. McDaniels got 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Gobert, too strong.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Here's Hachimura. And Gobert with a block. Deflects the pass. Outside Edwards. From outside, off the mark. And it's Hachimura on the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Hachimura's gotten his second bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together. I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul him.
At the line for the Lakers.
First free throw is good.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players. To succeed around him. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Doncic. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Inside. Here's Gobert. The shot from the low post is good. Gobert's got 8 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Gobert. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
And it's Hachimura on the drive. To the inside. And stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Rejected by James. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Let's see those hands move. Get down. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Here is DiVincenzo. into the lane. And here's Clark for three. Another miss by Minnesota. Lakers trail by 12. On the wing, Reeves. James outside. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Reeves. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Right side, Alexander Walker. Pass to Randall. They double Randall. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, DiVincenzo. It's Hayes with the rebound. Lakers trail by 12. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Finney-Smith. For 3. Reed with the rebound. Clark with it. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And so it's Minnesota. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Defense is setting the And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Minnesota leading by 14. To the wing, right side. To the middle. Outside, Alexander Walker. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Rebound, Minnesota.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Here's Miller. 3-pointer. Doesn't go for him. Finney-Smith with it. Picked up by Reed. Vincent outside. Here's Hachimura. The shot no good. And here's Minnesota now. They lead by 14. Miller outside. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And it's Connect with a rebound. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Inside. And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
And he can't hit the second. Minnesota leading by 14. Pass to Ingles. Reed sets a screen. Outside, DiVincenzo. Off target from 3-point range. So it's Los Angeles now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Ingles. Pass to Dillingham. Here's the 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Lakers trail by 14. Now Doncic to the paint. Oh, and Reed with a block. On the wing, Ingles. To the inside. Here's Dillingham. Going inside. The Lakers with a rebound. Left side, Finney-Smith. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 14. And there's the screen. Pass to Dillingham. The shot misses. Good D by Finney-Smith. Now Los Angeles with it. They have yet to score here in the fourth. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So both teams changing it up here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Edwards with the drive.
Yeah, momentum and commitment on the drive from Edwards. Going inside and running right into a foul.
He's off on the first.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards, taking 2 shots.
And no luck that time either. Lakers trail by 14. Here's Reeves. Count it.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best ones are the ugly ones.
Loves to put his head down and force the issue inside. Has the gift for playing downhill.
Pass to Gobert. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
Here's James on the wing. Hachimura outside. Back to James. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Minnesota leading by 10. Pass to Edwards. Randall outside. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Hayes. And it's the Lakers on the break. And it's James with the jam.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Conley up top. Down low. Here's Randall. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 10. James can't get it to go. And Minnesota with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Los Angeles foul. Austin Reeves. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Rudy Gobert.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. On the wing, Milton. Cuts off the pass. Outside, Alexander Walker. Let's go with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Alexander Walker.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah,